Hey, what's going on? I am Almost Animations, and as promised, I'm bringing you Storytime Animations. I have some really great stories that I've been wanting to tell. The following are not some of those stories, but don't worry, they are coming, eventually. In the meantime, here's this mediocre video. So I was at work polishing an elevator when I received a text from a wrong number. Now I don't remember the exact text, so I will be paraphrasing for most of the conversation. Here is the following conversation between me and some random guy.
Hey John, what's up, bruh? We still hanging out today?
That's what his voice sounds like in my head. Hello, I think you have the wrong number. My name is Jordan, not John.
Oh, my bad. So sorry about that.
No worries, I'm just happy it wasn't my mom. And then he made a joke that was good, but not as funny as mine, so I won't bother telling you. Also, I don't remember. It ended up being a pleasant conversation. So I go back to work assuming that was the end of the text. A few moments later, I receive another message. And these two texts are the only ones I remember, word for word.
So, is Jordan like a girl's name or a guy's name?
And then it hits me.
This guy's totally into me.
A few awkward moments later, I text back. Sorry man, I'm a dude. And then he stopped texting. Moral of the story, if a wrong number continues talking to you after they realize it's a wrong number, they are either A, very lonely, or B, looking for more than a friendly chat. Either way, now that I look back on it, you should never respond to a number you don't know. So remember kids, don't talk to strangers. This next story happened when I was flying back home from visiting people that I'm somehow technically related to. I was seated across from this girl and she was pretty fine. I mean, she was like the only attractive girl in my age range on the plane, which made her like a 9. We will give this girl a creative name and call her Attractive Girl. Since I was seated right across from Attractive Girl, we ended up talking for most of the ride home. We were laughing and telling stories. It was great. She may have been flirting with me, but I'm not very observant when it comes to those matters. If I'm being honest, if a girl and I were the only ones in a room, she were to look directly at me, give an exaggerated wink, and proceed to blow kissy faces at me, I would most likely call 911 in fear that she was having a stroke. As we were talking, eventually I had to go number 1, so I excused myself and headed to the restroom. Now for those of you that don't know, in a situation where you meet an attractive girl or guy that you are somewhat interested in, there is a certain time frame in which you have to use the bathroom. You want to be relatively quick so that the party of interest does not think you're making number 2. You also don't want to be so quick that it gives the impression that you didn't wash your hands. So it is a crucial time frame in which you have to work with. So back to the story. I finished my business feeling proud because I'm the master of that particular time frame. As I was walking back to my seat, an attractive girl pointed down behind me and said, you have a, As I look behind me, to my chagrin, I see this very long strand of toilet paper extending halfway down the aisle and leading directly to my shoe. I was extremely embarrassed. I threw the paper away and returned to my seat, not saying another word to Attractive Girl for the rest of my life. And I would just like to say, if Attractive Girl is somehow watching this video, for the record, I did not go number 2, and I did in fact wash my hands. I hope everyone enjoyed these short stories. If you did, please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me in the comments embarrassing or awkward stories that happened to you. I know these weren't the best stories, but I will be telling better ones as my animating skills improve. I am Almost Animations, and thanks for being you. Unless you're a dirtbag, then maybe somebody else.